sit atop the NFC South after beating the Saints 24-15. Now, the Saints, this team is very dysfunctional in my opinion right now. I don't think that they really like their quarterback that much. Even though their quarterback and head coach are attached at the hip, they have a great understanding, but it seems that everybody else has this idea that Jameis Winston should be the starter of this team. I keep saying to myself, I think Taysom Hill should be the starter of this team. I really do know that if he would have never got suspended earlier in the season, they would have really tried to give Jake Hayner an opportunity to seize this job. But you know why Derek Carr hasn't been benched or anything of that nature? Is because Derek Carr still is throwing for 200 and 300 yards per game as well too. They're not scoring a lot of points. There's a lot of dumb penalties that occur with this team. There's a lot of dumb turnovers that occur with this team as well too. And so pretty much I don't think it's just mostly on Carr. This is a whole team situation. And there's a lot of times where their defenses have played over aggressive to keep defenses on the field. The Saints, if they could all be together, if it wasn't such a cluster F, it would be probably one of the better teams in the NFC. But right now, they're not, because this team is actually struggling. They're 1-2 in the division. While you have an Atlanta team, nobody's talking about this, but they're undefeated. They beat everybody. They beat Carolina first game of the season. They were able to beat the Bucks in Tampa Bay, and then they also were able to just beat the Saints. Now they're 3-0. This team should be confident because they're not playing to worry about, going 10-7, 9-8. Now they're in position to where they have the division in sight, and they know that everybody pretty much has the same record. They're 5-6. You have a 5-6 team in them. You have a 5-6 team in the Saints. You have a 4-7 team in the Bucks. So you have a wide open race right now. But the team that's the leader in the clubhouse when it comes to the actual divisional wins is the Falcons. They've played better football now since they went back to Desmond Ridder as the starter. And, Desmond Ridder is one of the best home quarterbacks in the league as well, too. He was able to do some good things yesterday. He didn't throw for 300 yards or anything like that, but he kept down his turnovers yesterday. And you know what was big for the Falcons was that they finally handed the ball to Bijan Robinson more than 10 times. Bijan Robinson and Algier were absolutely incredible yesterday. They were able to get 200 and some odd yards for this Falcons team. The Falcons really did take advantage of the run game yesterday, which is their bread and butter this year. And then they were able to, put together some good passing plays that was able to make things honest all game long. And then the highlight of the game was a great pass from Ridder, who was under a lot of pressure, throws up a lob pass to Bijan Robinson, who is so fast that it was easy for him to run up under this catch to go ahead and put the Falcons ahead. But the Falcons have learned how to win these gritty, grimy games, and that's what it's all about. And I think that when you look at who is the favorite to really win this division right now, it has to be the Falcons. You know what I mean? The Saints are playing great football when they want to, but when they're not playing great football, they're a very stagnant team. And I truly do feel that they are on the brink of either ascending and letting this be motivation, or they're on the brink of descending to where this becomes 8-9 year we missed the playoffs. I don't know, or a 7-10 season and we missed the playoffs. All in all, the Saints have to figure something out. The Falcons, on the other hand, they have just went through the cycle. They started off 2-0. They wound up losing 4 in a row. They wound up winning 2 in a row. Then they wound up losing 2 in a row. This team is really, really trying their best to salvage a season where they had a lot of expectations, and that was winning a division title. You know what I mean? Because they knew that they had a wide open division, and you had the best running game in the division as well too. And this division has been settled on great running games over the last decade. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out. But right now, Atlanta's sitting on top of the NFC South division, and you know what? They're probably not going to be getting the most love from the talking heads this week for being that. But you know what? You got love from me because you guys, I see you out there trying. I see you out there playing every week. I see you out there trying to be much better than what they expect you to be. And that's always something I tip my cap to. So let's move forward and get to our final topic here, which is a good one. Before we go to our first commercial break, and this is going to be the Eagles pull off another victory late, this time winning in OT 37